Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. May the peace and mercy of Allah Subhan Wah Taala shower upon all of you. Welcome back to our channel Taqwa. Today we will be discussing the recent conflict that took place between Israel and Palestine. We will try to analyze the activities and behaviors of the Israeli Zionists towards the Palestinian Muslims in the light of the Holy Quran. This is also a miraculous sign of the Quranul Kareem that the Zionists could never be able to prove wrong. We will be talking about 3 Quranic verses that warned the Muslims regarding the nature of Zionism 1400 years ago. Before we begin, let me tell you a very brief definition of Zionism. Zionism is a movement among the Jewish people that supports the re-establishment of a Jewish state, which is Israel. Now let's talk about the first point. If we analyze the activities of Israel, we will see that several times, in order to demonstrate its fullest hostility, Israel chose the month of Ramadan to start their shameless massacre against the innocent Palestinian Muslims. If we look back in 2014, we see that Israel killed around 2,200 innocent Muslims in Gaza in the month of Ramadan. Quite similarly, they did the same thing in 2021, killed so many innocent people and launched rockets upon the children of Gaza. Now let's see what the Quran says in Surah Ma'idah, verse number 82. And you will certainly find that the people most hostile against the believers are the Zionists and the Mushriks. Professor Gary Miller accepted Islam in 1978 after reading Surah Lahab, which has been discussed in one of our earlier videos. Just like Abu Lahab, it will be very easy for Israel to disprove the Quran if they become slightly soft towards Muslims and the Islamic philosophy. However, in the course of history, the Zionists were never compassionate towards Islam. Furthermore, the second category of hostile people towards Muslims is the Mushriks, the people who believe in polytheism. Perhaps that's why, quite predictably, the fundamentalist Hindus in India could never resist themselves from openly supporting Israel, France, or Myanmar whenever they showed their hostility against Islam. Now, point number 2. The forefathers of today's Israeli Zionists used the tool of ugly treachery to enter and settle in Palestine. When every other country kicked them out, Palestine accepted their migration as refugees without realizing the true motivation of the Zionists. Now we cannot blame Allah because Allah had already warned us 1400 years ago regarding them. You, O Prophet, will always find treachery on their part, except for a few. Surah Ma'idah, verse number 13. Now, if Israel can treat Palestine like this, the country that gave shelter to their forefathers, then this is unimaginable how hostile they can actually be with other countries. Within a few hours of the ceasefire agreement that took place on 21st May, the Israeli police again attacked the Palestinians at the compound of Masjidul Aqsa. Last but not the least, we also cannot expect anything solid from the neighboring powerful Muslim countries because they have already recognized Israel and the other Western countries as their allies when it was very clearly forbidden by Allah in the Quran. But what happens when the Muslim community takes them as their allies? The Quran says, "And whoever is an ally to them among you, then indeed he is one of them. Indeed, Allah guides not the wrongdoing people." Therefore, technically and ideologically, there is no difference between most of our so-called Muslim countries and the Western allies of Israel. May Allah have mercy upon all of us and protect the Palestinians from Israeli oppression. May Allah also present this video on the Day of Judgment as a piece of evidence that all our hearts bled together for our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Please hit the subscribe button to join our family. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get the notifications of our future videos. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for joining our family. We will come back with another brand new topic, inshallah. Till then, take care and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.